Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into ropy. 18 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Unwell, which means ill. Unwell. For example, he was admitted to hospital for tests after feeling unwell. Number 2. Lousy, which means unwell. Lousy. For example, she felt lousy. Number 3. Second rate, which means of mediocre or inferior quality. Second rate. For example, he replied tetchily that he never made second-rate films. Number 4. Ill, which means suffering from an illness or disease or feeling unwell. Ill. For example, Mama was seriously ill. Number 5. Queer, which means slightly ill. Queer. For example, he was feeling rather queer. Number 6. Imperfect, which means not perfect. Imperfect. For example, she spoke imperfect Arabic. Number 7. Jerry-built, which means badly or hastily built with materials of poor quality. Jerry-built. For example, they lived in tents and Jerry built shacks. Number 8. Poor, which means of a low or inferior standard or quality. Poor. For example, poor workmanship. Number 9. Poorly, which means unwell. Poorly. For example, she looked poorly. Number 10. Duff, which means of very poor quality. Duff. For example, he's made some really duff films. Number 11. Peaky, which means pale from illness or fatigue. Peaky. For example, you're looking a bit peaky, a change of scene would do you good. Number 12. Crummy, which means dirty, unpleasant, or of poor quality. Crummy. For example, a crummy little room. Number 13. Seedy, which means unwell. Seedy. For example, she felt weak and seedy. Number 14. Rough, which means unwell. Rough. For example, how are you feeling? Pretty rough. Number 15. Shoddy, which means badly made or done. Shoddy. For example, we're not paying good money for shoddy goods. Number 16. Inferior, which means of low standard or quality. Inferior. For example, inferior goods. Number 17. Peculiar, which means slightly and indefinably unwell. Peculiar. For example, I still feel a bit peculiar. If you liked the video, please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe for similar videos.